Now we will start polling and counting of votes. Okay, so a person with his name on the voters list, they can go to a polling booth, get identified by the officials, get the mark on his fingers, and cast the vote for the candidate of his choice. So agents of the candidates, they are having the permission to be seated inside the polling booth for ensuring that voting is done in a fair manner. And EVM, that is electronic voting machines. Okay, so they are used for casting votes, that is instead of ballot paper. And counting of votes begin after a few days of election, and the final stage of an election is the day when the voters cast their vote. Okay, actually that day is called election day, and every person whose name is there on the voter list, okay, they can go to nearby polling booth, and then that is polling booth which is situated in government schools or offices. Okay, now what makes an election in India democratic? So in India, elections are conducted by EC, that is Election Commission. Okay, so it is an autonomous body that is independent of any governmental control, and the President of India used to appoint the CEC, that is Chief Election Commission, and this Chief Election Commission is neither answerable to the government nor to the President. That is, EC can take, Election Commission, okay, used to take all the decisions whichever is related to the elections, and it declares the election date also and also the result. Okay, so the Election Commission has the power of punishing also, that is giving punishment also, that is to those candidates who are violating the rules, code of conduct. So during election, the Election Commission, they used to set some guidelines for the government so that government's power are not misused for winning elections. Okay, now in popular participation, voters used to turn out figures, that is the extent of people's participation in the elections. That is, if we compare to North America and Europe, where the turnout has declined, that is over the last 50 years, the figures for India either stayed stable or increased. So compared to the USA, where the richer and the white people vote the most, in India the majority of the voters are the poor, that is underprivileged and the illiterate people. Understood? So the acceptance of election outcome, what it is, the acceptance of election outcome, we can say if elections are not free, it favors the ruling party. That is, ruling party loses election in India routinely, both in the state and the national level, and half of the sittings, that is MPs and MLAs, they used to lose election in India, and this shows that the Indian voters are well aware of the functioning of government, and they do not re-elect those representatives that fail in fulfilling their promises. Okay, and candidates with money and muscle power, they also used to lose election. So the outcome of the elections are normally accepted by the defeated party. Okay, now the challenges, that is to free and fair elections. What are the challenges? So candidates with excessive money, okay, those who are having money, they used to enjoy an unfair advantage, that is over smaller candidates. And candidates with criminal records, they used to dominate others, isn't it? And some political parties are dominated by families who try to distribute tickets only to their relatives and family. And small parties, they used to suffer huge as compared to big parties. Because of the above reasons, what happened, many organizations have been demanding a reformed electoral system. So this is all about the chapter. Now you can go through the chapter, okay, and try to solve the exercise. That is, you have to solve the textbook exercise by yourself. I'll give you the notes. Okay, thank you so much, children, and God bless you all.